Fucking Flavio.
Yo, 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 Caraca 40 and check your rollies. It's podcast time with your hosts, Tim and Nick.
How's it going, everybody? Tim here from Pro Wrestling Unlimited with another Pro Wrestling Unlimited podcast here on Wednesday. What is it, March 7th, 2018. Got Nick with us. What's going on, Nick?
How's it going, y'all? My guys, what is going on? It is Wednesday, so it's the normal podcast episode that is going to be very NXT spoiler heavy.
Yes.
So be aware from that. If your name is Flavio, I fucking hate you, so let's start the show.
Whoa.
Fucking new hires are the worst.
All right, so we're not going to start off with the NXT spoilers, but we're probably going to talk a lot about it since it did happen, and there was some pretty big stuff that took place at these tapings. Like, I'm not kidding when I say big.
Yeah, huge. But I'm going to go ahead and check out chat here. We've got Preston Spangler. We've got Jerf Surfer. We've got Leonardo Rodriguez. Adam Heeb, guest student. Juliana, hello. Kenny Omega, yo, 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 Caraca 40, and check your rollies. It's podcast time. Trevor, Woken King Slender, and Frosty Gambino, Ashton, Tyler, Herman, Booger. There's so many of you lovely motherfuckers in here. And it has been a heavy week of wrestling. So I want to start it off with a question to the chat.
And what is this question?
I want to know. There has been a lot of speculation if a certain former world champion and United States champion, I think that's all he won, former world, former WWE, and former U.S. champion.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Returning by the name of Alberto Del Rio. That was bad. But there has been a lot of talk about him coming back. Would you guys want to see Alberto Del Rio back? And while you ask that, Ruben Alvarez says, how's the My Guy shirts going? Stay tuned to the end of the show. Well, you'll be able to pick one up by the end of the show on sale for $14. So, would you guys want to see Alberto Del Rio back, Tim?
I mean, he did say that he's going to retire once I think he said once he's 40. And he's got like a year and a half left. And he said that he would like it if possibly he can finish his career in the WWE. So, I mean, if he's done with all of his drunk rants and bullshit, then why not? I've always thought he was a good wrestler, good on the mic for, I mean, I thought he was good on the mic. Some people could say that his accent hindered him a little, but I thought he was fine.
Now, he did great heel work.
Oh,
he was a great heel.
Oh yeah.
But I just think he's a bitch.
Wow, you just put that out there.
He's a bitch. Alberto Del Rio is the biggest example of what a bitch is, because you can't go on Periscope and on Twitter and make fun of Triple H and make fun of the WWE and Vince McMahon and then come around 10 minutes and say, oh, I'm real sorry. I didn't mean it. Oh, please hire me back. You're a bitch. He's a fucking bitch because he realized he's going nowhere in Impact. His independent run's fucking garbage. He has the world's most amount of heat on him. So he apologizes to the WWE for being a moron. Vince will probably hire him back because he's just the kind of guy that Vince likes. I just think he's a bitch. I don't care if he knows that.
Dang. All right, then.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Especially with the whole Page thing. Like, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know. The Page stuff is just very weird in my opinion, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when he came back and when the last time he came back, he was that surprise match against Cena at Hell in a Cell.
Correct. When Cena had to leave for a movie and he had to drop the title, and
I thought that was fine because that was a genuine, exciting surprise.
And it was crazy the pop he got when he came back that night.
Yeah,
too.
he was like, people actually were excited. I mean, he could maybe fit on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean,
someone said that he'll. Scrub Lord 420 says, I'll put Nick in the cross arm breaker. Do it. I have no arms. Joke's on you. I'm sorry, if you're going to bring back Alberto Del Rio, Vince has to bring back Punk. No.
Well, that's a completely different story because that's the thing of Punk doesn't want to. Alberto does. That's completely different. When
Yeah,
you really
no.
look at it like that.
Exactly.
So
Luis WWE says, I was there. Were you there for when Del Rio returned? How loud was that crowd in the arena when he returned? Yeah, I really don't think I'd want to see him back anytime soon.
yeah, no. I mean, it'll be interesting if he does come back. If he doesn't come back, I wouldn't be like upset.
I wouldn't be upset either. I'd just kind of be like, oh, I mean, he's here.
Yeah. Oh, Del Rio's back. What is he going to do this time?
Exactly.
Like, are they going to push him to a world title or something just because they know he's going to be there for only a year or two?
No, they wouldn't push him for a title. Or not a world title. They'll push him maybe for a smaller title. Because I'll give him this. He was a good wrestler.
Yeah.
And the matches that he put on with Kalisto, they were okay.
The stuff he did with Ray when he first came in on SmackDown, I loved that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Even the stuff when he feuded with Big Show when he was world champion.
Here's the thing. Do they bring back what's his name?
Oh,
Do they
no.
bring back
Ricardo Rodriguez?
Ricardo Rodriguez? I think I just had a stroke.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But here's the interesting thing.
Alberto's like watching paint dry.
Here's the interesting thing, though. He was announced to be working the Triple Mania show in August. So if WWE does bring him in before that, they'll probably, because they like to let people, finish off commitments. I guess he'd come in maybe summer and then wrestle for AAA one time and then go back to WWE. I don't know.
See, okay, and I see a lot of people in here in chat, most notably, oh fuck, who spells their name with numbers? Alex
Mercer 24.
Alex Mercer 24 says, exactly why bring him back when we have a better version of Del Rio character in Andre de Cien Almas. I don't like saying we don't need this guy because we have this guy.
True.
We don't need, because we don't need Brock Lesnar because we have Roman Reigns.
That's not even close to the same, though.
No. Okay, you tell me. Roman Reigns, the guy that beats everyone. This is his yard. What is Brock Lesnar? The guy that beats everyone and he owns everything.
But Brock is the quote-unquote ultimate fighter.
Oh, that's true. Okay, fine.
He's the guy
we don't need.
He's the guy that
we don't need Seth Rollins. We don't need Seth Rollins because we have AJ Styles. We don't need Finn Balor because we have Seth Rollins.
Yikes.
There's so many wrestlers that are just like each other.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
So trying to compare doesn't really make sense.
It's like saying don't ever bring up it's like saying don't ever bring up Lars Sullivan. We got Braun Strowman.
Exactly. And also Tim.
And also Nick.
I don't know if you guys know this, but apparently Tim, for the most up-to-date pro wrestling, MMA, and moxing news.
Moxing?
Yeah, because that's what you put on the lower third, my guy.
I can fix that.
For the most up-to-date pro wrestling, MMA, and moxing news.
It would fix in 2 minutes.
Like John Moxley?
I don't know. Freaking Dean Ambrose.
Oh my god. So, let's talk about something exciting now. Let's talk about what?
I mean, you just want to jump right into it? You better give them a warning.
All right, I'm going to give you guys the warning now. Everything from this moment in time until we say that we're done will be 100% NXT spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
I don't know what that was.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, wait. I want to talk about this real quick. No spoilers right now.
No spoiler alert.
This first. Someone asked, Nick, how do you feel about the rumored 205 Live tag titles?
That's a good one. I forgot about that, actually.
I think it's really smart because I think that division could use tag team titles because when you have those kind of throwaway type matches like the tag matches, then it's fine. That's okay. You can have those kind of matches, and they mean something now because there's a title to it. Now, the design that has been rumored looks dumb. It looks really stupid.
I think it might look better. I think it might look better once it's on a belt.
Yeah, I guess if you're just looking at the 3D image, it could just look. Or
you want me to
not even.
You want me to pull it up on screen?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up on screen just so everyone can see it.
Let me find it here really fast. I know exactly who posted it on Twitter.
All right. So yeah, what do you guys think about the 205 Live brand potentially, most likely getting some tag titles, and what tag teams would you want to see together to possibly be champions or at least contend for it? I'm trying to think.
I guess they introduced a tag team last night on 205 Live in Akira Tozawa and Hideo Itami.
That'd be a cool tag team. Tell that train to shut up.
I know. It's always...
I'm trying to think. Who would be a good 205 Live tag team? I would like to see... I mean, God, once one of the Singh brothers gets better, you can put the Singh brothers back down there. That'd be cool.
You got to remember, those guys, they were in the very first ever 205 Live match.
Yeah, they were. I can also see... Oh my God, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Maybe the Luchadors as a faction. Yeah, Grand Metalik and Lindsay. Oh, that's already the.
Well, you can do either. You can do any combination of Metalik, Dorado, or Kalisto.
TJP and Cedric. No, I don't really like TJP at all. I don't want to give him credibility, but they would most likely be a tag team. But I don't really like TJ Perkins. He's like a 12-year-old trapped in a 13-year-old's body.
All right, I got the image up
Gulak
now.
and Nice.
I've got. Are they a team anymore? Are they buddies anymore though? That's the thing.
Nice. Oh, Davari and
So here's the image. It's on the screen now.
What's his name?
Davari and who? Ali? Oh no, huh?
Mustafa and Davari.
But one's a heel, one's a babyface.
That's fine. Story. You can change it.
All right, yes. So here's the rumored design. It looks like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
On this image. Again, it might look better once they put it on an actual belt. Also, it's just a rumor that it's the design. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what comes of this. But I mean,
Oni Larkin and what's his name?
Birch.
Danny Birch. I like them. I like that idea.
Interesting.
Dude, fucking someone says Nick and Tim for tag titles. Let's fucking go.
Sure.
TJ, I'll take you on. Jack Gallagher and his trusty umbrella. That'll be the tag team champions.
Ooh,
I think
Gallagher and Brian Kendrick.
Yeah, the design just looks like there's a lot kind of going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of looks... I mean, I'm sure it'll look good when it's on leather, but we'll see.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, as long as they get the credibility for it, that's all I'm worried about. Okay.
All right, so are you ready to just talk about the biggest news in like the last couple of weeks?
Biggest news in the last couple of weeks, guys. If you don't like NXT spoilers or spoilers in general, you might want to turn your ears off and wait a week. But if you're all right with spoilers, I want you guys to know that ugly-looking NWA North American title I have now has relevancy again. NXT announced that they're going to be having a new title. A lot of people call it a mid-card title. They're going to have the NWA.
The NXT.
They're going to have the NXT North American Championship. Now,
hold on. Before anybody says anything, they're not getting rid of the U.S. title on the main roster. I've already seen it on Twitter. They're two completely different titles. There you go.
Yeah, and I think because here's the thing to me. This is a bit of criticism I saw, which is super valid criticism. If you look at a takeover card, it's three championship matches and 2 non-championship matches?
Used to be, yes.
Now you're going to have 4 championship matches and 1 non-championship match. Now,
no, wait. The interesting thing, let me cut you off just for a second. When you're on that note about the number of matches, the interesting thing coming out of tonight's tapings, they only announced the title matches as official, nothing else.
What do you mean?
Only the title matches were announced for TakeOver. No non-title matches were announced.
That's true, which is another good point.
Which I think if they are going to do Ciampa Gargano, it may end up being a backstage segment that just nobody saw that was there, that they're going to put on TV. Because really the only time Ciampa and Gargano were there were at the very beginning of the tapings. They brawled in the ring, and they took Gargano out of there.
Now, I see both sides of the coin to this gentleman's argument where he said it just means that we're not going to get any normal matches. Every match on TakeOver is going to be a title match. Now, on one hand, that could be good because then all the matches feel like they're important because they're all for something. Now, on the other hand, you're just not going to get exhibition matches anymore, which there's good and there's bad on there. So there's There's pluses and negatives, of course, but I'm going to let you guys know the names of the people in it, and after I tell you the names, I want to know your guys' picks. So we've got...
Well, wait, you didn't even tell them the best part about this.
No, it's going to be included in the names.
Okay.
There is going to be a 6-man ladder match. A 6-man ladder match to crown the first ever NXT North American Championship. The participants include Lars Sullivan, right?
Bing.
Fuck.
I got it right here. You want me to do it?
No, I kind of want to do it.
I've got it written down.
It's Lars Sullivan,
yes.
the debuting Ricochet.
Technically not debuting since he already had a match tonight on NXT.
Well, yeah, he debuted today.
Was not debuting at TakeOver though.
Okay, that's true. Ricochet. All right, just fucking read the names. Adam Cole.
All right, so we've got Lars Sullivan, Ricochet, Velveteen Dream.
Wait, Velveteen Dream. Hit it.
Big ole Killian Dane.
Ooh,
Adam Cole, baby. And
Yep.
the in-ring debut of EC3, the top 1%er.
The top 1%er, if that isn't the greatest fucking gimmick in all of wrestling.
This match is going to be off the freaking chain. This match is
Yeah,
gonna...
no, this match is going to be
God.
intense.
And I'm
excited.
I was thinking the only way you make this match better is if somehow you could have got Aleister Black in there. Like other than that, there's nobody else you could have put in there to make. But you got two big hosses in Dane and Lars Sullivan.
Strong, maybe? Well, we've got Trevor Walkman says that my absolute pick will either be Velveteen, EC3, or Ricochet.
Well, you can't be absolute with 3 different picks.
I was gonna say you can't be absolute with like 9 people. But I have to take EC3.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's either EC3 or Adam Cole, baby. But here's the interesting thing about everything taking place at TakeOver. Adam Cole's pulling double duty.
Is he?
Yes.
Is it actually happening?
So I'm gonna pull. Hold on.
Okay. Well, you pull that up. You can read chat here. Someone saying Adam Cole, baby. Ricochet, Adam Cole, EC3.
So I'm gonna run down the card for you guys now.
No, my guy Cesar Bononi ain't involved. To be fair, I really like Cesar. He's real fucking good. And even though they have him lose constantly, every outing he has, it's impressive. Could have added Lio Rush. Nah, I just think it would have just kind of been weird because he's been losing lately, and it wouldn't really make sense for him to get a title match when he's been getting his ass kicked lately. Like, all the guys in here have some steam behind them.
Right.
Lio Rush is as cold as ice.
Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, why won't this work?
I think Velveteen Dream. With how Triple H seems very fond of Ricochet, seems like he'll win. That's a good point. EC3. So Venkat didn't. No, unfortunately, Venkat didn't pick up another title. He'll get there one day. I'm pretty sure Venkat has the most world title reigns and tag team reigns and intercontinental and US and everything reigns over anyone in the world.
Right.
Dream has to be fully over. Yeah. I love Velveteen Dream. He's great. NXT card is stacked. Fuck Cody and Nick's voice.
Whoa.
No. Could have added Casasono. Again, Casasono just gets kind of handed loss after loss, but something good about Casasono while Tim's pulling up stuff.
Right, I want to mention, so we're not getting graphics. I don't know why.
Okay. No graphics, that's fine. But I do want to mention just how important a guy like Cassius Ohno is to never be called up to the main roster. Call him up when he's just about done with wrestling, but if you keep him in NXT, what the good thing is, you need those gatekeepers, those kind of mainstay guys in NXT to let people know it's not just a stepping stone.
He's the new Ty Dillinger.
Own brand. Yeah, and that's fine.
Dillinger was never supposed to come to the main roster. Then the 10 gimmick got over, and they were like, crap. Let's bring him up just to please people, but never use him.
It went over, not at all. Herman Booger, yes. Bobby Fish is out.
Bobby Fish is going this week to have a consultation to figure out exactly the extent of his injury and what kind of surgery he's going to need. So he's going to be gone for a little bit.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor guy. So how about we do this? Because we haven't done this all week, and this is my favorite segment of the show. If you guys want to call into the show, 559-475-8473. That is 559-475-8473. Give us your thoughts either about Alberto Del Rio, the 205 Live tag titles, or any questions you have coming out of the NXT spoiler taping stuff. This is the last taping before the kind of takeover New Orleans and WrestleMania. So any questions you guys have, any thoughts or any predictions, throw them our way at 559-475-8473. We have a call. Let's go.
And if it goes through, because sometimes Skype doesn't like the caller. You're on the air. What's going on?
Okay, I kind of just two quick questions.
Sure.
What's up?
I was wondering, didn't it supposed to be Ricochet's debut today, or no?
Well, yeah, I believe he was supposed to be on NXT tonight.
Yeah, because I've seen NXT, but I didn't see his match.
Let me double check.
That's why
I'll look into this. I haven't watched it yet this week, but I can double check.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's your other one?
The other question was, I don't know if y'all seen the new Bravo video that he uploaded.
Oh, all I'm going to tell you is that video ain't coming out anytime soon. That's all I can say.
No. He uploaded another one saying that
if it's on his it's on his Instagram, it doesn't matter. That's all I gotta say. Don't worry about what he puts on his Instagram.
No, because I seen it by the other YouTuber here by Nature.
Yeah, no, I'm not even. No.
It's not.
Johnny Bravo has not put out the actual video. If you see someone saying that Bravo put out the video that accuses Roman Reigns, he has not. Trust me, trust me.
No, it's a video of Bravo saying
no. What
why
it is? What
video was delayed.
No, I know what's going. I know what's going.
Tim. There's a few reasons why it's delayed. We know it's not going to happen yet. It's not out yet. Whatever people's posting, it's just speculation.
If people are posting,
was he supposed to debut tonight? Was he supposed to debut tonight?
No, I looked it up. I think it's next week.
Okay.
Whatever people are posting about Bravo on YouTube, unless Bravo posts on his YouTube, it's just people trying to get clicks. That's all it is now. The video is not coming out. He said on his Instagram that Richard Rodriguez's lawyer said he had to re-edit the entire thing. So it's going to take him a while to get it back out, to get it out. So that's all I'm going to say on that. He can't put the video out right now for legal reasons. And so if anybody is, quote unquote, making YouTube news videos about it, there's no news to report, and that means they're just using that as a title to get clicks. That's all I'm going to say.
There you guys go. So.
All right, so back to NXT. So I got the card for TakeOver.
That was rough, dude.
Got the card for TakeOver. It's Ember Moon putting the NXT Women's title on the line against Shayna Baszler for the third time in like a month and a half. Well, it'll be.
She has to win it. It'll
be 2.5 months by the time TakeOver comes.
She has to win it at this point. She has to win it at this point, right?
Baszler, I would assume.
Because I mean, you can't keep having her lose.
No. And then we have for the NXT Championship, Almas defending against Aleister Black, which could be great.
Oh, that is going to be a great match.
And then we already talked about the ladder match. Now the interesting thing here.
What is it?
So, Dusty Finals, Dusty Classic,
yeah,
Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. So, they made a change tonight. I don't know what happened, but Tyler Bate wasn't at the tapings. He was supposed to team with Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, and take on Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch. Things got changed. Trent Seven was there, but Tyler Bate wasn't, so they changed the team of Trent Seven and Tyler Bate to Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. The finals, I'm going to say spoiler alert, the finals come down to AOP, Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong.
Which, let me tell you.
Go.
Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong would be the greatest fucking tag team in the world.
And I heard that the crowd was just going bananas for this match as it was going on, and then it ends in DQ when Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly come down and attack both teams. Now, we did hear earlier in the day that there was the speculation that they would strip Undisputed Era and then give the titles to the winners of the Dusty Classic. I didn't think that was ever a good idea. I just thought Freebird New Day rule, put Adam Cole in there, which is what they're doing. William Regal came out and said that we're not having this. So at NXT TakeOver, Undisputed Era, which can't be Bobby Fish since he's getting surgery, so it's going to be Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, will defend against both Authors of Pain and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. So that's why earlier I said it looks like to me Adam Cole playing double duty at TakeOver. That man gonna be tired.
He's gonna be tired.
At least it's a triple.
Man,
at least it's a triple threat tag match where he can sit on the apron for a little bit. It's just gonna be weird. What match goes first? That tag team match or the ladder match? Because in all honesty, I know that they wouldn't do it. I mean, they'll probably end the night with Almas Black, but I think that 6-man ladder match should main event the show.
Now, let me throw something at you. If a match happens to get added in Gargano Ciampa,
Oh my God!
does that main event? That has to main event.
That has to.
You cannot continue a pay-per-view after a match between Gargano.
No,
and,
you can't.
And Ciampa.
No, you're right. You're
That
right.
and that's no disrespect to Almas and Black or the fellas in the title match or the ladder match or the ladies in the women's match. I mean, this feud with Ciampa and Gargano has been boiling since NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3.
No.
2?
Before that, it was NXT Takeover Chicago last year. I thought it was.
That's right. It was in Chicago.
I thought it was Chicago. And man, let me double check that.
And they need to main event this. Could you imagine, for people that don't like NXT, how much this would be on their radar? I mean, those are two of the greatest wrestlers.
I mean, I said it.
Two of the greatest in the world.
I said it earlier. Yeah, it was NXT Takeover Chicago. It was the ladder match. Yeah. So I said it earlier in the week. I said even if Ciampa's 90, 85%, it'd still probably be the best match Mania weekend overall. Everything better than Cody Omega.
Yeah, because Cody Omega is not going to be good. But yeah, how come? Here's a question that I'm just going to answer randomly because I see it. How come every winner from Tough Enough never goes anywhere and the losers always prosper? Well, have you ever heard of a little guy named Velveteen Dream?
He didn't win.
Well, he was in it. Oh, that's his point.
That's his point. Like Miz came in second. Like Miz came in second, and Miz is now the second greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Like, I get what you're saying. The only guy to win it and make something out of himself was Morrison, John Morrison. He won season 3, I believe it was.
You want to take a call?
Yeah, let's take a call. Then we'll go more into these NXT spoilers.
559-475-8473.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Yo, Tim, Nick, how's it going?
Pretty good. Yourself?
Good. I just got a couple of questions.
Shoot.
Just all my questions just gonna concern NXT.
Okay.
You think this NXT New Orleans could be the like as of everything on the card, could be just stacked. Could every match just be top 5 in your opinion? It has the possibility.
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but I don't know about Ember Moon and Shayna Baszler.
Okay. We can say now that, but that ladder match though.
Oh, that ladder match is gonna. That ladder match is. I don't even know what to think. I'm so excited for that ladder match.
Who do you guys gotten over? If you really think about it, anybody could win, but it might be EC3 or Ricochet.
I'm thinking EC3 or Adam Cole.
What about putting it on Lars Sullivan, just having him as a beast of a champion?
I don't know. I don't know if they see him champion-wise, but...
Okay, I see that. But then my last 2 questions, like whoever wins the tag team titles, do you think that's when War Machine should debut? Whoever wins the titles, and they should just pop up.
I don't know if that's a tough one because I don't know if you should just throw them straight into the title picture.
Actually, but I get that they'll build them up first.
Right.
All right, well, that's all I got. But thanks for taking my call, guys.
Have a good night.
All right.
Whew. Yeah, I don't know if you just take War Machine and throw them straight into the title picture. I mean, we've seen it with guys before. They come in and go straight for the title, but it just never goes anywhere. I mean, look at Adam Cole. Adam Cole came in and it looked like he was going to go straight for the title, and he's only won twice in singles matches at all in NXT.
I don't think they were really. So I don't think they were really planning for that. Sorry. I had something to say, but I'm just going to hold back on it. What I was going to say is I think they didn't really know what they wanted to do with Cole.
Well, I mean, NXT TakeOver Survivor Series weekend, the main event was supposed to be originally, it was slated to be Cole versus It was going to be Cole winning the title from Drew McIntyre. When they came up with the idea for War Games, they were like, we need a 3-man team in there that's solid. Undisputed Era's going in there. And that ended up doing, I mean, I'm happy that happened because we ended up getting Almas as the champion and then Almas Gargano in Philly.
Oh,
all things led to greater things.
Almas Gargano, God.
Do you think this ladder match can be better than Almas Gargano? Because right now,
that's not a fair comparison.
Right now,
look who you have in the fucking match. You got Killian Dane, you got Adam Cole, you got Lars Sullivan, you got EC3, you got Ricochet. That's not fair to compare two guys to like six of the greatest.
I have a question for chat.
Go.
There's a big debate. What is the greatest NXT match of all time? Is it Gargano Almas, Zayn Nakamura?
No.
No what?
Zayn Cesaro.
No. Zayn
That's
Nakamura.
gotta be up there, dude.
I'm just saying the top. No, Zayn Nakamura was better than Zayn Cesaro.
Excuse me, motherfucker.
Excuse you.
You really don't think that was a good match?
I didn't say that. I just said that.
You don't think that's worthy of one of the best in NXT? You're crazy.
I didn't say it wasn't.
You just said.
I said the top two.
Well, guys, it looks like I'm no longer part of Pro Wrestling Unlimited. It was real fun while it lasted. You really don't think that deserves it?
What are your top two NXT matches of all time?
Zayn Cesaro and Almas Gargano.
Well, then we're going to agree to disagree. What's your greatest NXT match of all time?
Greatest NXT match of all time. There's a few in there.
Here's my other question.
There's been a lot of NXT matches.
Which Zayn Cesaro? Are you talking about the singles match or the 2 out of 3 falls?
Which one was it? I believe it was the 2 out of 3 falls. See, there's a lot of them. Bailey Sasha was really good.
Really good. I'd still say the greatest match in NXT history is Almas Gargano.
What about Dream Black? What about...
No.
Nah, that wouldn't be up there in all time. That was good, but
it was good.
Okay, what about Black Hole? Black Hole was good.
It was good, but it wasn't on the level of Gargano and Almas.
I mean, Sasha and Bailey was good too.
Yeah. That's the greatest women's match in NXT. That's probably the greatest women's match in WWE in the last 5-10 years.
Women's match-wise, that's probably the best match in all since
for
the
sure.
Days. Finn Balor, Samoa Joe.
Which one?
There's a lot of... they did fight a lot.
The debacle of NXT TakeOver Dallas when they had to keep cleaning Joe's face off and then ruin the whole match.
This is something that Steve mentioned on Going in Raw, was that while it does get pretty repetitive watching guys wrestle each other so much, you notice that each time the matches get a little bit better because they get chemistry with each other.
Right.
Navili and Zayn.
Ooh, that was pretty good. But you think about it. Your theory there from Steven Larson is true because Gargano Almas, that 5-star match, was their third big match. Third time around, they knocked it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
It was their third time wrestling on TakeOver.
So, it's cool.
All right, so into these spoilers.
Yeah, into these. Fuck me.
So, show starts off. Okay, so they taped 1, 2, 3 weeks of NXT. I'm not going to run down everything. I'm just going to give you the highlights from each one. So the first thing they do, other than a dark match, Ciampa comes out and cuts a promo saying that Johnny Gargano is gone and he's never coming back to NXT. And as he's leaving, there's a bunch of people in the crowd that have those printed out Gargano signs. Production handed them to everybody. Anyways, as he's going to rip them up, this guy sitting in the crowd wearing a lucha mask jumps him, ends up being Gargano. The two were apparently just going at it in the ring. I heard that the place was just going absolutely crazy. Security comes down. They're pulling Gargano off of Ciampa. They literally apparently carried Gargano out of there.
Which I think is incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, Gargano and Ciampa are just such... It's something that's almost like a lost art in wrestling. They're such good storytellers.
Oh, yeah.
God, wrestling nowadays has a lot
And like I said before, Gargano's the type of guy that knows how to almost make himself look bad to make his opponent look good in looking good, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to look like the babyface in peril that is just getting beat against the guy that's just, he just makes his opponent look like this beast that's just whooping on him, but he's not quite dead yet at any time until the very end.
Exactly.
So going forward, we had a Dusty Classic match where Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne defeated Oney Lorcan and Marty Stone, which is interesting. It wasn't Danny Burch.
Interesting.
Martin Stone.
Interesting.
We then got a Raul Mendoza was jumped by Andrade Cien Almas. Almas cut a promo in the ring on Aleister Black. And then we got, which I heard was a pretty good match, Adam Cole versus Cassius Ohno.
Yeah, I heard that match was really good.
The episode will air on March 21st. On the March 28th episode, William Regal will open up the show announcing the new North American Championship and debuting the NXT television debut of EC3. And I still...
Ladies and gentlemen, EC3.
The top 1%er. That's a hell of a gimmick.
That's a hell of a gimmick, dude. I dig that.
All right. We then had two more Dusty Classic matches where Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong defeated Sanity. AOP defeated the Street Profits. Lars Sullivan took on some guy named John Silver.
Is that John Cena's brother? John Silver?
How can they be brothers if they have you would have to have the same last name?
They're related by first name, you fuck.
So is John Morrison and John Morrison and John Cena related?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh.
Yes. Ooh, Trevor, you're right. Can anyone explain to me why Raul Mendoza isn't on 205 Live? If he's under 205 or if he is 205, fucking put him on there. He'd be great.
Yeah. No.
He's... What?
Huh?
No?
I didn't say no.
You just said no.
No, I meant no as in like, no, he should be.
Oh, okay. I got
like,
you.
oh, no. Then there was a video that played that showed Andrade Cien Almas beating up Aleister Black in the parking lot. Eventually, they make their way to ringside, where Almas destroyed Black with a steel chair.
Yeah, they really beat the shit out of him.
So, they then, the April 4th episode, they announced all the other participants for the ladder match. We had a match between Killian Dane and Lars Sullivan where it ended in a no contest when all the other ladder match participants came out. Velveteen Dream was looking like old Elijah Burke with the cornrows.
Kind of miss Elijah Burke, too.
Hey, just go watch Impact. The Pope, D'Angelo De Niro. I think that's what
he's still there?
He was doing commentary last I saw. He might not be anymore. But in 2017, I saw him on commentary with Josh Matthews.
Nice.
Let's see. Kyrie Sane.
Roderick Strong and Nick Armstrong are related. Yes, correct.
Kyrie Sane defeated Vanessa Bourne. And then the whole thing with AOP versus Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. And then Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole interfering. And they made the triple threat tag team title match. And then in what I heard was just a, oh my God, kind of match that hopefully airs. Roderick Strong and they just called him Dijak. Not Roderick Strong, Ricochet, and Dijak. So they dropped his first name. He's just Dijak. That's what it said on the Titantron on the big screen. It just said Dijak.
Now let me tell you this. From what I saw from that match,
Dijak doing that moonsault to the outside.
The moonsault to the outside, and there is something majestic about a 630 senton.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ, that was just the coolest thing that I think I've ever seen in my life. It was like the video I saw was really up close. It got slowed down at one point. It just looks so cool.
Yes.
He is so fucking talented. He is going to be
I heard
great when he gets to main.
When that Killian Dane Lars Sullivan match ended in a no contest because everybody came down. Apparently, Ricochet does one of like the best Terminator dives to the outside on top of everybody else.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so some people said like Christopher Dijak, and then Dijak. I'm going to go ahead and assume that it's going to end up being Dijak because WWE just has this weird kink for doing that to names.
I saw that too, but I'm just going off of what it said on the actual screen when he did make his during his entrance.
Father Sake says it blended in with the background, but it did say Christopher.
Okay,
and
I'm gonna look it up again really
the person
fast.
above him, I can't pronounce that. Jawan Flythe says just watch Dijak versus Keith Lee. Oh fuck yeah. The whole thing between Dijak and Keith Lee is just intense because you wouldn't picture a lot of that stuff from Keith Lee because Keith Lee is a big boy. He is a very big boy, and he does some pretty impressive moves.
Well, that's just like.
So is that it for the spoilers?
Yeah, that's everything that took place.
No more spoilers from this point on. Make sure you put that in the description, like the time stamp of spoilers.
Yeah, I'll go back and find that. Yeah. That's a good
just
idea.
in case.
I didn't think about that.
Because people are gonna be like, "Oh, why didn't you warn us there were spoilers?" Read the description.
Because I mean, I looked up Dijak on his Twitter, and his Twitter handle is Donovan Dijak, but then his name on Twitter is just Dijak. Like his Twitter name is just Dijak.
That's weird.
So
I hear Rey Mysterio is still gonna wrestle Jushin Liger March 25th.
It depends if it's not a full bicep tear.
Hey, are we going to that? Are we going to Long Beach on the 25th?
Not that I know of.
God damn it! He still has those tickets. He does. I messaged him about it today.
Oh Lord.
Like, hey man.
So
I'll go.
You see what John Cena did? John Cena interviewed to be the new he auditioned to be the new host of Blue's Clues.
So John Cena did audition to be the new Steve from Blue's Clues.
Basically, it was a mock audition at some big old investors thing they did for Nickelodeon.
I see him doing it.
But
did you guys hear about that in chat? Did you guys know that they're trying to look for a new Steve?
They're bringing back Blue's Clues, and apparently in the next couple of weeks they're doing open auditions so they can find a new Steve, if they're going to call him Steve. I don't even know. And then they're going to start filming in the summer.
Did you sign up?
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I'm just kidding.
What
do you think I'm going to go in there?
I'm going to do it.
What do you think I'm going to go in there and be like, oh, I don't even know never mind. I don't even know the songs.
Did Nick got the tickets? What a statement, my guy. You want to take a call?
Yeah, if anybody wants to call into the show, 559-475-8473.
I got a question, though.
What?
Is it up yet?
Hey, whenever you're ready. It was up as soon as we went.
All right.
I was doing it as soon as you told me to, huh?
Do you want to pull it up on screen while I talk about it?
I mean, if you want, my guy.
Dick. There is a new t-shirt out that like 90,000 people were asking for in chat the other day. Everybody in the Discord was asking for it. And before you ask, there's a Discord? The link's already in chat, my guy.
Yeah, join the Discord. You'll get some sneak peek behind the scenes information.
Yeah, just now in the Discord, Juicy_Jays13 says Nick equals GOAT. So Chris Jericho, we coming for you. I couldn't say the last part like Booker T did. Not allowed to.
It's
up. Sure. So we have a new shirt. You just want to pull it up on the screen so they can see it?
It should be on already.
All right. Well, there you go. It's on sale too.
Yes.
Elias should be on Blue's Clues. Oh my God, yes. Yeah. Blue.
No. Braun Strowman, the new host of Blue's Clues, and he's just like, Mel.
Oh. Oh God.
When it's time, I want to wail. Mel.
Oh my fucking God. Go buy the new My Guy t-shirt over at teepublic.com/Pro Wrestling Unlimited. Go buy it.
Now, remember, you don't have to get it in just a t-shirt.
Oh, dude, you can get it in
as a tank top.
In anything.
You can get it as a hoodie. Different types of hoodies.
There's multiple hoodies.
You can also, if you got a kid, they come in kid sizes and baby sizes.
Go pick one up immediately. Anyone that does.
Also got these really cool My Guy stickers.
Oh fuck yeah!
Look at that right there.
There's that shirt, and there's another awesome shirt because it is WrestleMania season. You can go pick up the PW Mania t-shirt. Which, if you don't own that shirt, I mean, what are you doing with your life? Come on, guys. Too sweet. Nicole says, when is the next set of NXT TV tapings? Not until after Mania. These will be last set tapings.
Yeah, the next tapings are going to be either the week right following Mania, or oh man, that might be cutting it too close because they might be like, you know what, we need a break. So I think it might be the following, not like the Wednesday after Mania, but the second Wednesday after Mania. It's either one of those 2 days.
Everyone's saying nice shirt. Yeah, go buy it.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat right now.
While you do, I'm gonna eat a carrot.
A carrot? Okay, Bugs Bunny, you go from Blue's Clues to Looney Tunes.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Doc? All right. So let's take. Oh, I was about to take a call and it dropped out. There we go. All right.
I choked on the carrot.
That's what you get, pal, for eating on stream. Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
This show sucks. What's up, dude? You there?
Caller going once.
My guy.
Twice.
Fix your phone, my guy.
You're fired.
Oh, yes, we do make our own shirts, Teddy25. I come up with the idea of what the shirt says, and then Tim does all the actual work, and I take slight credit for it. That's literally what happens every time.
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Oh, Tim, what's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Do me a favor. Before you continue. Mute us on your computer or your device, whatever you're listening on.
You there? Caller going once. Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. All right, what's your question?
My question is, do you guys? First of all, it's Fastlane this Sunday. Fastlane this Sunday, right?
Yes.
This Sunday, yes.
Gotcha. I want both of you to opinion. Do you guys think the Usos and New Day is going to be a match of the night because of the chemistry they have?
No, that I know that I just mentioned that guys that wrestle each other a lot end up getting really good connections, but I think with the whole New Day thing, I think people are just going to be like, yeah, they're good, but God, this is a little boring. I think they'll do fine. They'll do fine. It'll be fun. I
think it should be good, but it depends on how much time they give it, because they may give that main event a good amount of time.
I hope
Well, we all know AJ's going to win that main event.
Oh, he has to. He has to. All the people that keep saying Cena's going to win it, what the hell are you thinking?
Hell no. We want to see Nakamura and AJ. Hell no.
Hey,
come on,
according
bro.
to Cena, he's going to win the title, and then they're going to have a three-way.
That's a little gross, man.
Whoa.
If I just want to see Wrestle Kingdom, that match at Wrestle Kingdom come to WWE. That match was awesome at Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be awesome now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a lot of fun. WrestleMania's card is looking to be just really, really cool, which last year didn't look too cool. So I'm glad that there's a WrestleMania. God, is it?
Can't wait to work the dog on the event. Oh boy, that's going to be a nightmare.
Oh gosh, get us in for free.
If I could, trust me, I could. FBI is going to be tight.
I feel you, man.
What, the full-blooded Italians?
You're not funny at all, Tim. Thanks for your call, my guy.
Thanks. No problem, guys.
Good night.
See you.
That's a joke that literally no one in the world's going to understand. I hope you understand.
What I said? Full-blooded Italians?
Full-blooded Italians.
You don't remember the FBI?
I do remember the FBI.
Back in 2003.
God.
Let's take another call.
Let's take another call. Why not?
Caller, you're on the air. What's going on?
Hi, I was just wondering what you guys think of the mixed tag between Rousey and Angle versus the former Authority figures.
Well, I mean, I think it has potential to be kind of good because Triple H and Kurt Angle will probably do most of the match, then tag in Stephanie and Ronda. Stephanie get a little heat, and then Ronda will probably end up putting Stephanie in some sort of armbar submission for the victory. That's how I see it going.
I wish they would do like a mixed match challenge feature match during WrestleMania, because to me that's been kind of interesting.
But if you really look at it, nothing that's happened in mixed match challenge has blended over to either Raw or SmackDown.
Because it's its own show, kind of, although you would see them, like you did this past week, dressing the ring for it.
Right, kind of like they say with like Star Wars and all the different stories in Star Wars. Some things are in canon, some things aren't. And obviously it just looks like the Mixed Match Challenge really isn't in canon with the rest of the WWE Universe.
Because it's not that popular yet, although I heard the first few, or 2 or 3 weeks were popular, but it kind of blended in with 205 Live as not being popular so much because of the match schedule or something.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Fans just aren't really into it, and yeah, it's just unfortunate because it was a cool concept. They've done a couple cool things with it, but other than that, they've just been matches. Nothing special, in my opinion.
Exactly. But thanks for your call, my guy. I appreciate
Have a good night.
You too.
Can I just say how nice that my guy shirt looks, but how fucking awesome that PW Mania shirt looks. You did a real good job with that shirt.
Well, thank you. I took my time on that one, making sure that
what are you saying, that mine you don't take good time on? Anything that comes from
No, because that one I had to because that one I had to go and take the actual WrestleMania logo and take out where it said WrestleMania and then make it look fluid and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It took longer, is what I'm saying, because I had to actually edit an already made logo instead of creating something from scratch, which was actually faster.
Right. Head Sin Cara to the Lucha stable. Why not? Everyone's saying my guy shirt. Yeah, if you want.
Here's my question:
my guy.
Didn't Sin Cara sign to the Cruiserweight division? Like, they did a whole thing and everything on Raw one week, and then all of a sudden he just goes to SmackDown like he was never in the Cruiserweight division.
I have no idea what's going on with Sin Cara
Who knows?
nowadays.
Sin Cara's over there. Sin Cara's over there taking pictures in San Diego with Rey Mysterio on the hood of some lowrider.
I'm sorry. Wouldn't you want to take a picture with Rey Mysterio on the hood of a lowrider in San Diego, Mike?
So before we end it here, I got one more topic to talk about.
Let go.
Fabricio Werdum says that UFC fighter Fabricio Werdum says that he's got a meeting in San Diego, California this Thursday with the WWE officials to potentially become a WWE superstar. And he says he wants to be the first guy to be full-time on both the WWE and the UFC roster. He also says
he's going to be full-time. He's smoking crack.
He also says that he speaks 100% fluent Spanish and thinks that he can use that within the WWE to be kind of like a representative for the Latino fan base. How are you going to be full-time in both companies? Like, he's going to get a UFC fight, and then he's got to leave for 3 months of WWE to do his training camp. And then he's going to come back for WWE for, like, a match. WWE ain't going to have that with a 40-year-old guy that's never done pro wrestling.
I think
if he's Brock Lesnar, maybe, but not a guy that's never pro wrestled before, if that even made sense.
Fucking excuse me, Shadow Prodigy. It was an Audi R8, not a lowrider.
Oh,
all right,
my bad, yo.
Go buy the shirt. I don't know. I don't want that. I don't care about that guy.
He told MMA Fighting. He told MMA Fighting that he's got a meeting this Thursday with WWE officials in San Diego. And here's the other thing: San Diego. Who else lives in San Diego?
San Diego.
That man.
You know what that means?
That man that's jumping out the sky.
Do you know what San Diego means?
What?
It's a German for whale's vagina.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You know what movie that's from?
No.
We're not fucking friends anymore. But yeah, Rey Mysterio does live in. Doesn't Rey Mysterio fluent in Spanish? Isn't his theme song in Spanish?
No. Booyaka Booyaka. Is that Spanish?
Yeah, there's parts in Spanish. I don't want to sing it because I'm going to butcher it.
No, it's not fully in Spanish.
Some of it is in Spanish, my guy.
Well, yeah.
All right, I've seen this guy ask like 90 times. I think we're going to answer him. Super Rit Rainmaker. Hey Nick and Tim, do you only go to wrestling shows when they come to your town, or do you go to other cities? I think the farthest I've traveled was to San Jose to watch an NXT live at San Jose State. Other than that, I've only been to the ones in Oakland.
I've traveled 3.5 hours to go to WrestleMania 31.
That's right, you did.
Yes, sir.
That was from Anchorman, by the way, Tim.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Oh god, but yeah, I've gone to San Jose. I mean, if I had the money, I'd go to every major Big Four pay-per-view. If I had the money. So
I know next
WWE,
year.
Sponsor us and send us out there. What is it? SeatGeek, sponsor us, send us out there.
Right. I know next year I'm going to try and go to Royal Rumble in Arizona at the Diamondbacks field.
You know what I'm thinking of?
Huh?
We are going to be going to Strong Style Evolved in Long Beach.
You keep saying that.
Because it's going to happen.
Hey, there's a chance we go to. There's also a chance we go to LA for Survivor Series.
Yeah, I do want to go to Survivor Series.
That'd be a good one to go to. But I really want to go to that Rumble in the Diamondbacks state. I can't remember what it's called.
Chase Field.
Chase Field. There you go. That should be pretty cool. to be
What
there.
is?
I'm gonna go chill in the hot tub while they do the Rumble match.
All right. So I got a question for you, Tim.
Okay.
That we're gonna close out the stream with.
I may have an answer.
There was a article posted on Bleacher Report
Okay.
saying the Mount Rushmore of WWE superstars who are the top 4 legends of all time and whomst they have
Okay.
on the Mount Rushmore itself is Cena, Hogan, Austin, and I'm blanking on his name, but I know it. It's off the top of my tongue. Longest reigning WWE champion, WWF champion. Forget Bruno Sammartino.
So you're asking who mine is?
Whomst is your wrestling Mount Rushmore? Because let me tell you,
I don't even have to think about this. I already know.
Then you go then.
Flair.
Flair.
Michaels.
Yeah.
Austin. Hogan.
Maybe not. All right, so I'm gonna throw names at you that you left out.
But
Taker.
Wait. Mount Rushmore's only 4, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Unless you're fucking Mick Foley and you decide that Mount Rushmore's 5, so you can throw your buddy on there. Dick.
Anyways.
That's yours?
Yeah. Austin, Hogan, for what they did to, I mean, I can give the exact example. Okay. Ric Flair. Greatest on the mic probably ever.
Okay.
HBK. One of the greatest, probably the greatest in the ring ever. Austin. Transcended the sport of professional wrestling in the late 90s, made it something cool to watch. And then you got Hogan, who helped bring pro wrestling to the masses, who helped bring it outside of that little niche that was just those fans that only watch wrestling. He helped bring that to a broader audience in the 80s and early 90s. So that's why I would vote those 4.
I got Stone Cold. There's no particular order. Stone Cold, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Undertaker.
Now, why do you say Taker over Michaels?
Now I say Taker over Michaels because Undertaker had a really, really good ability to make a stupid, dumb, idiotic gimmick last for this long.
True.
A gimmick where a man is dead, can teleport, can shoot fire from his hands, can shoot lightning from his hands, can possess Josh Matthews, and still be over in 2018 is absolutely incredible. So that is my Mount Rushmore. Now, what I want to ask, oh, fuck. This is a hard to mess with Mount Rushmore. Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, Heath Slater, and Fandango. That's a real good Mount Rushmore right there. That's probably the best.
Right, the Mount Rushmore of underutilized and jobber talent.
I'm going to say the Mount Rushmore of jobbers, but I want to know...
The Mount Job more.
Yeah, so I want to know what your guys' Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling is. Let us know here. Let us know on Twitter at PWUnlimited. Let us know in the Discord. Tim, you want to throw the Discord there because I'm too lazy to type right now. And with that, fellas, my guys, I think that's going to be the end of the show.
Yeah, before we get going, I do got to give some love to our sponsors, Strong Style Brand and WrestleCrate. Now, if you guys want to get that final exclusive mini wrestling buddy, it is Kenny Omega. You have to go to WrestleCrate and get the Elite Box. If you get the Light Box, you will not get the Kenny Omega mini wrestling buddy. So go over to WrestleCrate.com right now, order that Elite Box for $29.99. Use promo code PWUnlimited at checkout. Get 10% off your purchase. Also, head over to StrongStyleBrand.com as well. Go over there. They have a lot of cool t-shirts, hats, hoodies, flags, custom shoes. Again, promo code PWUnlimited at checkout and get 10% off there as well. And go to our TeePublic store and get either the PW Mania shirt or that cool new My Guy shirt.
If you want to be a guy, go buy the My Guy shirt. It's obvious. Thank you guys so much. You can follow me on Twitter at PW_Armstrong. And I've been doing a little bit of gaming streams lately. If you're in the Discord, I've been streaming a bunch of Fortnite lately. I don't know why, because apparently I hate myself enough to keep playing that game.
Hey, it's a
Monster Hunter World.
Number one streamed game on
Yeah.
Twitch. You know why,
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty
You know why, though.
Why?
Because it's free. That's why it beat out PUBG.
Oh, yeah. It's like why TF2 was so big for the longest time.
Right.
So if you guys want to watch me play video games poorly or want to play video games poorly with me, just go follow me on Twitch, ArmWeek21. Tim, do your thing.
You can find me on Twitter at TimmyBuddy. You can also find Pro Wrestling Unlimited on Instagram. Just search Pro Wrestling Unlimited. And again, if you guys want up-to-date pro wrestling news, more than just what we put out here on YouTube, go follow Fightful. Fightful.com, Fightful Wrestling, Fightful MMA. Just follow them on Twitter at Fightful Online. Can't miss it. They're there.
Yeah.
They're all over. Sean Ross Sapp is doing his thing all the time. He don't sleep, just like me and Nick. Always getting the news out to you guys. So go follow Fightful as well.
And remember, tomorrow you will get another edition of The List and Ya Boy.
Yes, sir.
With Sean Ross Sapp and Jimmy Van. And on Friday, you will be getting the Fightful Wrestling Weekly. And we have a lot to talk about on Friday. And you guys will see that there. So, thank you guys so much. And we will see you guys next time.
Have a good night, guys.
See ya.